New Super Mario Bros. Wii. This game is a classic, but it's also way too easy. But what if this game was a lot harder? What if you pushed this game to its limits? So today, I'm gonna make this game really hard. Here are the rules right here. And this video idea was from Infinite Bits. Please go check out his video right here. But I have added a few more rules to make this challenge even harder. Like I can't ground pound, except for 5 times, which I'll talk about later. And if I lose all of my lives, I restart the run. And this one rule made this challenge a lot harder for myself. And if you enjoyed this video, then please consider subscribing. Thank you. So let's start with World 1-1, and you are gonna see a lot of this level in this video. So on my first attempt, I ran into a checkpoint. What a great start. But then a few minutes later, I completed the level. Now with 1-2, this level was going pretty good until this happened. I lost already. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Attempt 2. 1-1 was a lot easier this time, obviously. And I also completed World 1-2. Now 1-3 was easy, except for these hammer bros. It's hard to know exactly when I had to go, but then I eventually passed them and beat the level. Now we have 1-castle. Now I failed a few times, but then I got to Larry, and this battle was easy. Now we have our first water level in this run, World 1-4. And this level is just really easy. But then I died from this fish because of this clam. But then I tried again and I got the 1-up this time, thank God. And I beat the level. So now 1-6 is really hard because it's almost impossible to dodge these Koopa Troopas. So then I switched the level, but there was a giant Goomba that was the size of a house blocking my way. Rude. And I was trying to get these toad balloons. I don't know, man. But then this happens. No! I didn't know what to do here, so I just got the mushrooms and left. Sorry, I would have died if I had the chance. So then we have 1-5, and this one was hard. But then I realized that I had 1 life left. And if I die, it's over. But then I missed this jump, and then I lost again. But here we go. Attempt 3. I'll just save you some time. And oh wow, we are back here again. Wow, how crazy. So anyway, I made the jump this time and beat the level. But then we have 1-bigger castle, and this one was kinda hard and really slow. But then after a few tries, I got to the door, and probably failed in the worst way possible. Yeah, I got a mushroom, but then I made it back and went through the door this time. And behind the door was Larry, but again. And this time it was slightly harder, just because the floor rising, but the boss was still very easy. And now we have World 2. There are 2 levels to choose from, and I went for this one because I remember from one of my other playthroughs, there was these Koopa Troopas, and I don't know what this was, so I'm not doing that. And I went to this level instead. And this level was kinda hard at the beginning, because you had to time these sand pillars. But I got used to the timing and I made it through most of the course. But then I died, just like that. And attempt 4. Okay, let's just fast forward, shall we? Wow, this is taking a while, huh? Please subscribe. And we're back! So after a few tries and getting some 1-ups, there was one more obstacle in my way. This boomerang bro was probably put in the worst spot possible, right by the goal pole. Why? Just why? But I have done this before with a different boomerang bro, and I noticed the pattern with this movement. But then I beat the level, and I just remembered that this was only 2-1. God damn it. But then we have 2-3, and this level was a lot easier than I thought. I thought it was going to be hard because of the darkness and the fire bros and the fire, but it was easy, thank God. And then I can finally get infinite lives, just like this. But I had to hit a Koopa, so no lives for this guy. But I have a way to get more lives, so it doesn't really matter. 2-castle was kinda hard. I don't know why, honestly, but after a few tries, I got Roy. But now we have 2-4, and this one was hard because of the to very high winds, which sucked, but it also helped sometimes. And at the end of the level, there were these Koopas, which were really annoying. But then I did a thing called being patient, and then I beat the level. Now we have 2-5, and it was kinda hard, just because of the Pokies, and I gave up. Then switched levels, and this one was a lot easier, except for this guy. I hated him, but then I beat the level just like that. But then I fell into a hole, and thank God this bonus room was a lot easier. Now we have 2-Castle, and it was really easy, but it was also like extremely slow. But then I caught up to Roy Koopa, and I beat him on my second try. But now we are in World 3. 3-1 was a little challenging at times, especially at the end, but I got through the level. 3-2 was hard, just because of these enemies that kept on killing me, but I beat the level, thank God. There were these ice bros right in the middle of the world, which were annoying as hell, because there was no way to pass them. Also, I kept on killing them, or they kept on killing me. But then I eventually beat the ice bros. 3-Castle was a different story though. This level was very easy in the beginning, but then I got through this part, which was an elevator for dry bones, I guess. I don't know, I'm not an interior designer for this castle, but I was stuck on this part for a while. I kept on getting 1-ups, and I kept on dying to this elevator, and then I decided to go through this ghost house skip instead. But the actual ghost house was pretty easy. But then I got to the world cannon and went off to World 6. 6-1 was pretty hard, just because of the walking ledges and all the bullet bills, but eventually I made it through the level. But 6-3 was hard, because of these piranha plants and the buzzy beetles. But then after around 30 minutes, I just gave up. And 6-2, this level was kinda hard also, just because of these spinies. But then eventually I got through the level. 6-4 was next, and it was pretty hard, just because of the Monty moles. But besides that, the level was easy. But then we have 6-Castle, and this castle level was interesting, because there's this giant spike thing right in the middle of the level. And after a few tries, I got up to Morton, like so, and I defeated him with ease. 6-5 was really easy. The only hard part was this stupid fish that kept on bugging me. 6-6 was next, and this level was interesting because it's really dark, but also really slow. So I took this secret pathway to get to the world cannon, and this part was kinda hard, because in order to pick up this light, I also have to run. So I have to play through this part in pure darkness. And this one took me a few tries, but eventually I got through the level. And just like that, we are already on World 8. 8-1 was really hard, and I mean really hard. So after 30 minutes, I got to this part, and I thought it was impossible. I tried this jump for a while now, but then I made it after a few hours. Yes! 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 But then there was this part where you have to get over this jump, which is impossible by not ground pounding, or maybe you can slide off it. But then I've been playing through this level, getting a bunch of 1-ups for 4 hours. And after 4 hours, this happens. Yes! 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 I did it. Finally, after 4 hours of trying, I did it with a ground pound, and I was kinda happy. But then after that hellhole, we have World 8-2, and this one was a lot more fun, but it was still kinda hard. But then I had to take this secret exit, and this was hard. Then I figured out a little trick, and after I figured that out, it was really easy. But then we have World 8-7, which was my favorite course. And this one was hard, but not in an annoying way. More like, wow, this is awesome. But it was easy overall. Wait, what? Just trust me on this. But then we have World 8-Airship. And this one was very long, but the level was easy. But then, come on, I have to ground pound? But then we have to use my other ground pounds to defeat Bowser Jr. Like so. Now, we are finally on the final boss of the run. So here we go. So I started the level, and the level was pretty easy. The true hard part was the Bowser fight. The first part was easy enough, but then we have Giant Bowser. And here's one attempt which was very close near the end. No! I was this close, but then there was this cycle. I had to get more lives, and then I had to play for this level. It was 8-1 all over again. It was a cycle for a few hours, but then we have this attempt.
Yes!
And just like that, I have completed the challenge! After around 14 hours of gameplay, I have completed the challenge. Now, do I recommend this challenge to anyone? No, just no. Also, don't forget to check out Infinite Bits' video right here. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. And let me know if you want to see more videos like this. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I'll see you later.